and welcome back to my channel, Mama in the Mitten. My name is Chantel, and today I'm going to be using this product to do some organization and reconfiguration of underneath my bathroom sink. So this product was bought by myself with my own money from Walmart, and the product name is called Savvy Self Solutions. It's their under sink organizer. So I wanted to get this just to give myself some more vertical space underneath my bathroom sink. So obviously I can store stuff on top of this little built-in shelf or removable shelf, and then I can also store stuff underneath it. It's adjustable like lengthwise, going left to right, and lengthwise going like up and down. So you can kind of adjust it to however you want or however it will fit the best needs of your sink. So here is my bathroom sink, and I'm just gonna kind of start by pulling everything out, taking a look at all the things that I have. I'm gonna be honest, I am not the primary like deep cleaner of my bathroom. That is kind of like my husband's unwritten rule job thing, so that's kind of what he does. I do obviously clean it up every single day, 100 million times a day, but I'm talking like deep cleaning, like the toilet scrubbing, doing bathtubs, stuff like that. So a lot of these products I don't like go for. I just mainly use like Clorox wipes or just like this disinfecting spray. So that's kind of what I use. So here, obviously, like I said, I'm just going ahead and pulling everything out, just kind of seeing what is all the way back there, because if you've ever had kind of like a underneath sink like caddy like this, it's nice to be able to have it, but you don't necessarily know what is all the way in the back there. So that's kind of what I was trying to solve with buying this little shelf organizer thing. So this bucket or container broke, so that was kind of an unfortunate thing. However, I'm still using it in this video. I may or may not go ahead and buy another one. I know I do have some like little woven baskets down in my basement, but I don't really want to use those because if something spills in it or if it gets wet, it'll be damaged. So I may try to go to Dollar Tree or Target or something and buy a different like storage container to use. So here is just kind of like what the sink underneath the sink looks like, just with everything pulled out of it. What I always like to do when I'm kind of going through organizing a new space or getting a new product or whatever, I just like to clean the area that I'm working with. So I'm just going ahead and cleaning all this up the best that I can. A lot of this is just kind of like stained on here from the last people that lived here, so that's kind of those marks. I did try to clean it, I promise you. It just is like a stain that is gonna be forever on there. So that's that. So what I'm doing now is, like I said, I'm just kind of going through, seeing the stuff that I have, just kind of seeing if anything needs to be thrown away, to be repurchased, or if we have liked using this product. So I'm just kind of shaking all the containers here, bottles, just seeing how much is left, if I can throw anything away. I did end up, I think, throwing away or like removing one of the little Scrub and Bubbles cans that I had because it had like a teeny tiny bit, so we'll probably use that up and then dispose of that. You can kind of see here the little crack in the bucket, so that was kind of frustrating, but like I said, I still ended up using this. I do think that this bucket or container, whatever, is maybe too tall for the little shelf that I have. I'll show you that a little bit later in the video. I kind of have a fail where the bottles and the container are too tall, so I have to kind of like move it under and then over. So I might just need like a different container for this or something. So I probably will have to like redo this. I just basically am trying to figure out if I even like having this shelf in or underneath the sink to begin with. So that's definitely something that I am kind of looking for in this video at this time. So After I have all of this, I'm just kind of shaking this, realizing I could probably get rid of that can, but I'm still gonna try to stuff it in here. But eventually, once I try to actually put it underneath the sink, the can is just too tall, so it won't really fit too well. So we'll see. But anyway, so I'm gonna kind of just go ahead and maneuver all this stuff around, see what else I can do with the other stuff that's on the other side of me. I like to put all the different things that are similar together. So I put like the sprays together and all those cleaning products together in that bucket. So moving on here, I'm just kind of figuring out which way I want this to sit in the here underneath the sink. So I'm just kind of moving it from left to right, seeing if I want it more this way or, you know, kind of what's going to work best for my situation. And this is kind of right here is how I decided to have it, because to be able to reach toilet paper closer to the right side of the sink. So that's kind of just how I wanted that space to be freed up there. So I put my scale and the toilet paper, and here's where I'm kind of failing here, trying to put all of these products in, and it just won't fit. So it looks like that white bottle is too tall, the other bottle on the other side, so it's just not gonna work. So the little sponge fell out too, so that's not what I wanna be dealing with if I need to clean, or if my husband is gonna clean, or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of mess around with this again, and basically I'm just gonna kind of see how and what is gonna fit the best way. Now I kind of have maneuvered it. I realized if I kind of put it on its side, kind of gotta wiggle it in there. So it's kind of irritating, but for now it will do. And I like how I have some space underneath. I have a little bit extra space. It's kind of a bulky little shelf, I'm gonna be honest. Like, obviously you can see the feet take up a good amount of space. This is a pretty small underneath the sink. I only have one sink here. I only have one bathroom in my house. So this is pretty much all I'm really working with here. So I'm just having my little caddy here that has the sponges. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do that. I also have the giant container of Mr. Clean erasers, which could probably be stored a better way because it's kind of like an awkward box. But I didn't want to take everything out and then risk them getting dirty. So I just thought that the most clean, sanitized way to keep those would just be in their original container. So I just kind of did that, left them as is, and it kind of worked out this way. These little wipes I go for all the time. They're basically just like disinfecting wipes. So I have those there, excuse me. And then I have some more cleaners, and then I have a bunch of other like sprays, like room sprays. So like Lysol sprays, disinfecting spray, stuff like that. Back behind there, before I put the sprays in, was bubbles that my daughter Olivia likes to use sometimes for a bubble bath. If you don't know, I have a 4-year-old daughter Olivia and a 1-year-old daughter Kelsey. So here's kind of what the setup that I'm dealing with or working with here. I feel like everything fits well. I mean, I don't know how much space actually was saved, if I'm completely honest, but at least I have a little bit more storage kind of next to where my scale and toilet paper are. So yeah, I don't know if I absolutely love this. I don't necessarily know if I would recommend this, but I feel like it does a little bit better of a job. Maybe I can use less bulky of a container. That blue container, like I said, it's already kind of cracked and broken at the top, so maybe I'll figure something out that way. But I also was kind of thinking of other ways to organize this space, since I was saying like it is such a tiny bathroom, the small underneath sink. So I was thinking maybe here could put one of those like over like the door like shelves hooks, or like the command hooks to just put other stuff, sponges, I don't know, just other ways to do storage and just to kind of save some space, to be honest, because I have 2 kids, 2 small kids. They have a lot of like bath toys and shampoos, and I don't even have any of that in here. But that was the bathroom sink organization. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.